Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Intuitive Angling. Much appreciated you guys sharing some of your time today with me. And I'm going to give you guys one of the best shaky head tips for springtime fishing that you'll ever receive today here. I'm going to give you guys a tip that not a lot of people use, and it's something that really works good right now. When that water temperature is between 55 and like in the upper 60s, the thing that I'm going to show you about this shaky head trick here is going to get you more bites than any other shaky head setup. So I'm going to get into that. But real quick, if you guys are interested in this stuff or just some of the best cutting edge tackle in the entire United States, they got everything: boats, Camus boats, skeeter boats, bass cats, whatever. Check out Boatworks and Baitworks here in Springfield, Missouri. I'll put the link in the description. You guys know I'm working with them here. It's one of the greatest ways you can do to support the channel is to use the link in the description. And these dudes fish just like you and I. They fish tournaments. They know what they're doing. Just great people to work with. So check them out, Baitworks and Boatworks. Okay, guys, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this shaky head tip. So when those fish, like right now, the fish in most parts of the country, except for far south and far north, they're pretty dang close to spawn. They're getting real close, depending upon weather patterns. You may have had some unseasonably cold weather or unseasonably warm weather that's speeding them up or slowing them down, but we're right in that zone. When you get water temperatures, guys, in the upper 50s to the upper 60s, the bass, the personality that they have when they're focused on spawning or looking for beds or garden fry, they get to where they're finicky a little bit, and they don't want to chase baits, and that's why bottom baits like shaky heads, wacky rigs, creature baits, that type of stuff are really good this time of year, is those bass do not like to chase for the most part. They want to get something off the bottom. And to me, in my opinion, if you've got water visibility that's over 3 feet in the lake you're fishing, I think the number one springtime lure is a shaky head. I don't think you can beat it. You can catch numbers on it, and you can catch quality fish on it. So I'm going to give you guys a good tip here that's going to definitely get you a lot more fish. Most people like a 1/8 or 3/16 ounce shaky head, and the ones I'm going to show you guys are the Davis Lure shaky head. This is a great head that, it's got the horse head design on it, comes through stuff good. It's got the O'Shaughnessy bend on it. This is just one of the greatest shaky heads that you can get out there. So that's what I'm going to talk about here. But most of the people think, 1/4 ounce, 1/8 ounce, that type of stuff. You don't want to do it. You want to go to the 1/16. This is a new head that Davis Lures made. It's a 1/16 ounce shaky head. And guys, this thing right here makes all the difference in the world. There's two setups I use with it. The first setup is on a 4-inch Zoom finesse worm. Come through it like that. I like to leave the hook exposed. See how much I got the hook exposed right there? If I'm fishing like a gravelly or bottom that doesn't have much snag, I'll use it exposed. It's still really weedless like that. You don't get hung up much. But if I'm fishing it around some snaggy stuff, then I'll come all the way through and I'll bury it back right in the tip like that to make it straight. But I use the 4-inch model, guys, if I'm fishing around a lake that's got like a lot of spotted bass or smallmouth in it, or a fishery that's known to be a little bit tougher, or if it's extremely clear, like 10-foot visibility, I like the 4-inch size. In a variety of colors, I use, watermelons, green pumpkins, shad patterns. Now, the bait, the one that I really like as far as for most conditions is this Magnum shaky tail right here. This is by Zoom, and this is like a 7.5, 8-inch worm. And if I've got water visibility that is, anywhere between 2 to 4 feet, this is the one I like, because this will get you not only numbers, but it'll catch you big ones here. I rig it the same way. I'll rig it exposed like that if it's not, too snaggy. Rig it back in if it is. But the key on this, guys, is this 16th ounce Davis head, the 16th ounce. This bait will fall super slow in the water like that. It falls faster than a wacky rig, but much slower than like an 1/8 ounce head that most people use. And I have found that when those fish are close to bedding, when they are bedding and when they're close to bedding, is the rate of fall that you get with this 16th ounce head is by far superior to any other head that you can get. It makes a giant difference as far as the amount of bites you get. There's just something about when the fish are in the mood that they are right now, they like to study a bait. It's like you'll throw it out there and that slow fall gets their attention. And when you hop it up, it falls down slow again. Yet a 16th ounce head, it allows you to cover quite a bit of water. I mean, you can cover twice the amount of water that you can with a wacky rig. Yet you still have that enticement of the slow fall that works really good there. So anyway, guys, give it a try. Right now is the time you want to use it. I usually set it up on 6 to 8 pound test line. You can go to 10 sometimes, you know, if the water's a little bit more off colored, but it's something that will definitely get you a lot more bites than any other size out there. And like I said, there's a window after that water temperature hits 70 degrees, like, you know, right around the first part of May. That's when I go to the heavier shaky heads, like the 1/8 ounce and the 3/16. But right now, you know, 95% of the fishing I do with shaky head is with a 16th ounce head, unless it's like super windy or something like that. So give it a try. I promise you guys, you'll get a lot of bites on it. It'll become one of your favorites. It's also, when you put a 16th ounce head on a shaky head worm, you can skip it like a wacky rig. The thing skips way far under docks or under limbs, that type of stuff. And an 1/8 ounce or a 3/16 ounce shaky head is extremely difficult to skip, but a 16th ounce will skip like a little rock. So give it a try. It'll add up to some more fish. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you later.